Beautiful beaches, highly rated public schools, fabulous dining, and close to Los Angeles. If you're looking for that Southern California beach lifestyle, Hermosa Beach is truly an ideal place to live. But there's no perfect place, and every city comes with its advantages and disadvantages. So in today's video, I'm keeping it real and getting into the pros and cons of living in Hermosa Beach, so definitely stay tuned. If you're not familiar with Hermosa Beach, it's located in the South Bay of Los Angeles County. The South Bay is the southern tip of the Santa Monica Bay, and Hermosa is a small town with a population of around 19,000, sandwiched between two beach town neighbors, Manhattan Beach to the north and Redondo Beach. Real quick, before we dive into the pros and cons of Hermosa Beach, I want to welcome you to South Bay Living YouTube channel, the go-to real estate channel for everything you need to know about living in the beach cities in the South Bay of Los Angeles. I'm Shira Adatto, and as much as I love making these videos, I love helping you with your real estate needs. I have people reaching out to me all the time who are thinking of making a move here, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking of making a move, definitely reach out to me so I can help you as well. All my contact info is in the description of this video below. So let's get into the pros and cons of living in Hermosa Beach. The city of Hermosa Beach was incorporated in 1907. It is one of 3 beach cities within the South Bay area of Los Angeles and is just 6 miles south of LAX Airport. Overall, it's a wonderful community that gives you that small town, know your neighbors kind of feel within a beautiful beach setting, but also gives you all the amenities of living near a big city. So obviously, one of the biggest pros of living here is being near the beach. Known as one of the best beach communities in America, Hermosa Beach is famous for its incredible surf, volleyball tournaments, and beautiful oceanfront homes. Anywhere you live, you're within a few minutes walk or drive to gorgeous beaches. And on any given day, you'll find people walking, riding bikes, playing volleyball, or just relaxing on the sand. You can be out doing your errands and get to enjoy the most beautiful views and ocean air, and let's not forget those incredible sunsets. Another strong pro, because the public schools operate outside of the Los Angeles school district and it's its own school district, the quality of education is a huge draw for home buyers. Hermosa School District has won numerous awards. However, their schools only go up to 8th grade. So one thing that can be seen as a con of Hermosa is the elementary and middle schools operate a little differently in that they have one school that is kindergarten through 2nd, one school that is 3rd through 4th, and then the middle school, which is grades 5 through 8. Some people view this as a con if you have young kids all in different schools or having your littles have to switch schools every few years. Also, Hermosa does not have its own high school. Students can choose to attend either Redondo Union or Mira Costa in Manhattan Beach. So this can be viewed as a pro or con depending on how you feel about all that. Now, to read more about the district, you can go to hbcsd.org or greatschools.org to read about the ratings. Another great advantage of Hermosa, with a population of only around 19,000, it has a small town feel with a great sense of community. The residents truly care about the community and are very involved. There are some great localized shops and restaurants, plenty of locally owned small businesses, and plenty of wonderful unique hotspots like Martha's on 22nd, where any given day you'll have a line to get in. You have the Bottle Inn, Hook and Plow, and all the great restaurants on Pier Avenue. Every year on Memorial Day and Labor Day, the town hosts Fiesta Hermosa, a huge outdoor crafts festival featuring tons of local artists, musicians, so many fun activities for the kids. It's really wonderful. It's also a highly walkable town. Wherever you are, you're probably within walking or biking distance of the beach. And now the downside of that is the small town, it can feel very densely populated. And we also have a housing shortage. We just don't have a lot of home inventory for sale or rent. So when homes do come on the market, it can be very competitive to get an offer accepted. Next pro, in my opinion, would be the weather if you love year-round warm weather, but don't want to deal with excessive heat or humidity. The average temperature here is 74 degrees in the summer and in the 60s in the winter. There are only a few weeks a year where it may dip lower or higher than that. In recent years, with rising global temperatures, we have a few weeks of super hot weather, can get up into the 80s and 90s, but even then we have very low humidity and nice breezes from the ocean, so it doesn't really get too uncomfortable. Now, the downside of beautiful weather, if you're someone who enjoys seasons, the weather won't be great for you, as we definitely don't have much of a fall or winter to experience. Good news is, if you do like snow, you'll have some gorgeous mountains like Big Bear and Lake Arrowhead within a 2-hour drive. And the summer months, while warm, are notorious for what we call May gray and June gloom. This is the marine layer that keeps our summer days foggy until about midday when it starts to burn off, and then the sun finally does come out. Now, a great advantage that comes with this awesome weather is a very healthy year-round outdoor lifestyle. There are plenty of beautiful parks. We have the green belt and the strand for running, walking, or biking, and of course, the beach. Now, in these last few years, when so many people were homebound and stuck indoors, living here brought the benefit of being able to enjoy being outdoors and outdoor dining year-round and gatherings when so much else was restricted. A day does not go by that I am not grateful for that part of our lifestyle here. Sounds wonderful, right? Well, with so much to offer, who wouldn't want to live here? Well, that's part of the problem. Because it's so popular, living here comes at a cost. The median home price climbed upwards of $2 million in 2022, and that often doesn't even get you that much. Oceanfront homes on the Strand can run as high as $10 million or more. And when you think of a $2 million home, in most places you think of a gorgeous estate, but here that gets you a home with not very much land, and be prepared to live very close to your neighbors. Another downside to living in Hermosa is you have to deal with traffic. LA is notorious for bad traffic, so if you live in Hermosa and you have to commute to LA or you commute south to Orange County, you will have to deal with traffic. But even within the town, you'll also deal with traffic. It's a small town with smaller roads, and especially during school drop-off and pickup times, it does get pretty congested. Also, street parking can really be an issue, especially close to the beach. So when you're buying or renting, you definitely want to make sure the place comes with parking spots. And no area is immune to Mother Nature. And living in California, we have our fair share of dealing with the elements. Now, we don't necessarily deal with fires as other areas of California, but the South Bay is not immune to earthquakes. And earthquake insurance is very expensive and has very high deductibles. Now, another con that has to do with the elements, because we live at the beach, termites are a real issue. Homes are made of wood, and when you bring water and wood together, you will get termites. So it's definitely something you have to look out for and requires regular maintenance. Most homeowners will do quarterly inspections and prevention treatments. So what are your thoughts? Would you love to live in Hermosa? Let me know in the comments. And if you're still undecided and would like to learn more, I have a full playlist of videos about Hermosa Beach, which I will link in the description below. As a local realtor, it would definitely be my honor to help you any way I can, so do not hesitate to reach out to me if you need guidance.